And TNA wrestling falls under that category. And I think it's safe to say that. Now, the WWE recently released, about a couple of days ago, it's relatively new numbers in their WWE network. They released, net worth and what they had gained and what they had lost. But one thing that really stuck out to me was their subscribers. 31,000 new subscribers only. And it gets them to about 730,000 for the network. Far short of their goal of 1 million subscribers to this network. Yeah, I think they'll eventually get to 1 million subscribers. I just don't know when they're going to do it. Now, out of those 31,000 new subscribers, 3,000 of them, folks. That's right. You're not hearing that wrong. Let me pronounce it again for you, so you can hear it slowly. 31,000 new subscribers in the last 3 months. Only 3,000 of them to the WWE Network are from the United States. Now, this is the WWE. This is supposed to be the worldwide leader. Everyone knows the WWE. Why is it only 3,000 new subscribers in the United States? And now let's get off that for a second and go to TNA Wrestling, who in the United States could not sell out a 10-seat barn. If you put TNA Wrestling outside of these studios right now, guarantee you, they still wouldn't draw. You could give away TNA Wrestling for free in the United States, right outside these studios in Manhattan, and you still would not sell out. But if TNA goes to Glasgow, if TNA goes to their UK tour, if TNA goes to Japan, they sell out. Now, I'm not rambling here, folks. And I'm not going on a tangent. There is a point. 3,000 new subscribers only in the United States to the WWE Network in the last 3 months. TNA does not sell out nearly as good in the US than it does overseas, and their TV numbers, quite frankly, are better overseas than they are here. I'm just going to come out and say it. Wrestling in the United States is suffering. The product is suffering. United States fans want to see something new. They want to see something that they can, not watch it and go, well, listen, I know this is fake. You got to give them something believable. I'm not knocking anyone overseas, but you know what? They tend to enjoy some of the stuff that we don't particularly like. That's just what it is. It's with everything in the world. Not just wrestling, it's everything else. Look at soccer. Soccer is not big in the United States at all. Overseas, what football is, American football is here to the United States, is what soccer is overseas. And I feel that's what it is with wrestling. And we look at it and we try and dissect, well, why is there a disconnect with the United States audience and WWE and TNA? Because clearly there's something. You can't tell me that it's one is better than the other, or in the United States and overseas. Yeah. Is WWE pulling better numbers than TNA in the United States? Yes. Is TNA doing well? Is WWE doing well overseas? Yes. So is TNA. TNA is doing outstandingly well. Whereas both companies have their flaws and their struggles in the United States. My point is, the product is becoming stale, and American audiences are not as naive as overseas audiences. And that's what's killing the wrestling business. That's what's killing it. You get a little bit more of a naive audience overseas watching the product. You don't get that in the United States. You don't get that. What can they do? What can WWE and TNA do? Well, listen, you know what? I think TNA, for one, has to have a lot of Impact programs taped overseas. Tape those shows where the crowd is electric. Put them on U.S. television, and you'll see the passion, and then maybe you'll start to pick up on it. Look at Raw when they go overseas. Hell, they were chanting Fandango's theme song overseas. These fans are nuts. These fans are naive. Slightly naive. American audience is not. WWE and TNA better clean up their act, or in 5 years, we're going to have a big problem, and pro wrestling may cease to have a very, very, very big impact in the United States in 5 years. That's my opinion. And I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass. I'm not trying to say something where it gets a reaction. You look it up. It's fact. I am telling you fact. You hear nothing on these programs that I do, nothing except fact. And the fact of the matter is, TNA and WWE wrestling are doing better overseas than they are in the United States. Why? Naive audiences. Bad products, bordering average products sell with naive audiences and audiences that eat up average programming. Average television. United States does not eat up average television. We take one look at it, we say blah. And we don't bother with it that much. That's my opinion. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it's not my opinion. It's fact. Look it up. United States wrestling, WWE and TNA have to step their game up in the United States. Big time. Because TNA sells out overseas. Like I said, they can't sell out a barn in the United States. WWE got 31,000 new subscribers. Only 3,000 of them were from the United States. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. And they better fix it.